He saves us from sin. Not just the penalty of it, but from that which causes the penalty. And then God's grace makes us, it says, his own special people. That word special is unique. This is the portion of the spoils that the victorious general took after a battle. Generals don't have time to take loot. You know, ancient soldiers, most of them didn't get any kind of pay. They would go on a campaign for the loot, the treasure that they could secure in a conquest. That's how they got paid. But the general's commanding troops, he doesn't have time to stop and to take loot. And so what would happen is after the battle's over, the soldiers would take all of the spoils, the loot, and they would set it in front of themselves, and they'd have this long line, and the general would get to go by and take what he wanted. And those soldiers, of course, they're like, oh man, don't take that. But if the general's taking it, they're like, well, but the general took it, go for it. Because he was their commander. They owed him their lives. And so they, hey, the general took a piece of my loot. Yeah. And that's the idea here. We are God's treasure. Listen, we are what he gets out of all this. Us. He looks at all of history and he says, that one, that one, that one, that one, those are mine. That's what all of this was about. We are what he gets out of this. Now, I don't know about you, but that doesn't sound like a very good deal to me. We know what we get. We get heaven. We get eternal glory. That's what we get out of it. He gets us. But do you understand? That's the point the Holy Spirit's trying to make here. That our thinking about all of this would change so that we would realize he wants us to know that we are his treasure. That he did all of this for us, to get us. We don't need the world's message of self-esteem. Stop looking in the mirror and saying, you are pretty special. You, 'cause you. You look into here and you say, no, I'm special because God says so. Amen. Dang, that's good preaching.